This is the visualization for dismantling attachments. Find a comfortable place to sit or to lie down and close your eyes, allowing your body to relax and open with every breath that comes in, softening the insides, all of your organs, and allowing your bones to rest a little more heavily, dropping down, surrendering to the weight of gravity. Feel the crown of your head open, receptive. Feel your palms open, receptive. Feel the soles of the feet open and receptive. And through these points of entry, open energetically to a never-ending river of peace. Allow it to flow in through your hands, in through your crown, and in through the soles of your feet. Never ending, allowing this flow of peaceful energy to wash through the body, gathering any stagnation, any fear, any doubt, collecting all worry from the mind and any pain or resistance in the body. See this river of peace washing through you and collecting all anxiety stored in the muscles, coursing through you from false belief systems rooted in fear. As you feel the swirling of this river through your body and your mind, allow every exhale to cultivate a deep sense of surrender, of allowance, welcoming in this divine frequency of change. Feel the ego soften, loosening its grip on the shoulds, on the expectations, on the control. Feel the ego fall back into place, awaiting the direction of the soul. Let the ego inform you of the different areas where it has been grasping, where the attachment has been sinking you energetically, shouldering a burden of wanting things to be a certain way and missing the miraculous unfolding that's happening right before your eyes. See the areas of your life where the ego has wreaked havoc, has come front and center trying to dictate how the body should be, how your relationship should be, what your bank account is supposed to look like, or what your job is supposed to look like, how people are supposed to treat you, and how you are supposed to be respected. Notice those attachments and where that anxiety of holding lives in your body. How should you feel? Notice the ego and the dictating that it has been doing on how you should be moving and feeling and emoting. and what emotions are not okay. What traumas or realizations that are bubbling up shouldn't be felt or explored because they are too dangerous. Notice how you are placing your faith in something promising false protection, trying to keep you from the natural experience of pain in your life, the natural experience of disappointment and things not going the way that you thought that they should. Feel the unexpected changes, the constant shifting under your feet, and the hijacking of the vision that you set forth, all part of this very human experience. But notice how the ego has been in resistance to all of it, to all of the co-creative energies working with you, working with your soul, working with God to sculpt the unfolding, to present the roadblocks, to create the challenges that are designed to be placed in your path for you to grow stronger and gain a new perspective. Feel any resistance of the ego to those unpredictable unfoldings, to those undesirable circumstances that emerge. Feel it dissolving. The anxiety, the pain, the anger, the grief, the fear, all being carried away by this whirlpool of peace flowing like a river through the body, circling in the most congested of areas, carrying out of you these attachments, dismantling all of the fear, all of the concern and mistrust, and leaving behind absolute faith, unwavering surrender, unmeasurable depths of pleasure as you get it, as you understand that life is not about control or forcing an outcome, but being on the river, allowing it to flow through you, joyfully playing, creating, intentioning, all the while listening to the guidance of the current, the turning of the bends in the river, and the encouragement from the riverbed, reminding you to trust, to flow, to enjoy the ride, to row and intend, allowing your vision to continue to create. How does your paddle influence the waves, the ripples of current, the rapids? How does your body respond to the twists and turns and drops on this ride? The softer you can be, the more flexible you can embody, the more open you are to these twists and turns, the more pleasure you will experience. Be not afraid. You are protected. It has always worked out. So what is different this time? It takes immense courage to let go. Throw your arms up in the air and feel the wind moving through your hair, blowing against your face, soaking in the sun rays. Feeling the splash of the river spraying up, wetting your face and your hair, making you feel even more alive as you allow the ego to inform you from the back seat, helping you to see where you are attached, where you're gripping, where you're overly dictating, and allowing your soul to continue to guide, cultivating deeper sense of allowance within the body and the mind. As the fears surface, you notice them as the areas you've kept your guard up, and you laugh at the realization that this was a self-created prison, a prison wall that needs to be dissolved now. And as you look at that wall and it begins to dissipate, you understand why you put it up in the first place. And in understanding, you realize that there is no need for it anymore. You are protected. You are safe. You are in overwhelming ecstasy at the pleasure of being human, at the privilege of this divine, creative free will. Breathe in that flowing energy of peace and pleasure, giving way to absolute fulfillment as you surrender and dismantle all of these attachments that you see like driftwood floating now behind you in the river, growing further and further distant from you as you courageously row your boat down the stream, enjoying the ride, the co-creative miracles of the journey. Be not afraid. Have faith and trust. Breathe in and exhale, and slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, awakening your physical form and coming back slowly into your body, refreshed and renewed, full of peace and surrender. Open the eyes.